Here is the question for you. When is it the perfect time, the right time to commit 100% to your wholesaling business? When do you take it from that side hustle that you've been working on and having this full-time job to actually quitting the full-time job and going 100% into the wholesaling business? I'm going to give you the 3 things you need to know and have before making that decision to make it as smooth for you as possible. So here we go. Brent Daniels here, and I get this question a lot from people around the country, whether it be on this YouTube channel or whether it be my students in the TTP program or part of Wholesaling Inc. But they ask this question all the time, which is, how do I know when it's the right time to quit my job, to quit the industry that I've been in for so long and go 100% into the wholesaling business? And it is a great question because it's something that you struggle with, because a lot of people have those golden handcuffs, right? A lot of people have a job that pays them a decent amount of money. It's not going to make you rich. It certainly doesn't make you happy. You're miserable doing it. You don't want to be doing it, or you wouldn't be wholesaling. You wouldn't even be watching this video, right? If you loved your job and you loved your profession and you loved everything that was going on. So the real question is, how do I know? What do I need to have in my life, in my bank account, to be able to make that transition from being a part-time wholesaler to being a full-time wholesaling business owner? And there's 3 main things. So the first thing is, and I highly suggest this for everybody, is have 6-month cash reserves. 6 months of cash reserves. Well, Brent, that's a lot. How do I get 6 months cash reserves? Well, it's very simple. Look at it. How much do you have in your savings account now? Okay. What is your average? If you were to go really lean, like if you were to just cut out all the extra entertainment and all the extra spending and all the throw around money, how much do you actually spend a month? What are your fixed costs per month? What does it cost you to live in a house? What does it cost you for your kids? What does it cost you for your car, your insurance? All these things that are fixed costs that hit you every day. And how can you lower them? How can you get those lower so that you can commit more and get to your passion, this business, this wholesaling business, faster? What can you give up? What can you sacrifice and get rid of? Is it cable TV? Is it buying coffee every single day? Is it, going out every weekend? What is it? What is it that you can give up, that you can reduce your costs so that you can save up that 6-month reserves? Now, why do I say 6 months? I say 6 months because I want you to have enough time for the sales cycle of wholesaling to take hold. Okay, here's something that you don't hear about a lot, is the sales cycle. The sales cycle is the first time you talk to a distressed homeowner to the time you get paid and that money is in your bank account. How long does it usually take? Well, on average around the country, from everybody that I've talked to, that I've coached, myself included, it's about 90 days. It's about a 90-day sales cycle from the time you talk to somebody to the time that you get it closed. Now, can you stumble into a fantastic deal quickly? Absolutely. Could you stumble into a deal today if you cold called somebody, picked up the phone, cold called somebody, talked to them today and got a deal that closed next Friday? Absolutely. Sure you can. Is that likely? Maybe not. Probably not. But what you have to do is you have to consistently build up your pipeline of leads so that you're not a one-hit wonder. Okay? You do not want to be like a superstar athlete that, you go out and you get these big checks and your career's over at 30, right? You know what I mean? You want to be a franchise owner. You want to build a business. You want to have something that's going to live a long time, that you can do for a very long time. You know what I mean? You want to be making these checks consistently over and over and over and over and not have a short shelf life. So you got to give yourself enough time for the pipeline to build up and build up and build up till it's just absolutely throwing up all over you. Fantastic leads that are going to convert to big, healthy wholesale checks. So 6 months of reserves for your spending expenses, okay? 6-month cash reserves. Number 2, you have to make the choice. You have to determine which marketing strategy are you going to use, okay? Are you going to send direct mail? Are you going to do internet leads and pay-per-click? Are you going to do cold calling leads, which I highly suggest you do because it's the smart, intelligent, best way to get the biggest, fattest leads and keep the most amount of money? But, I'm obviously biased because that's how I've built my business. But are you going to do cold calling? Are you going to do door knocking? Are you going to do bandit signs? What are you going to do? Because you have to determine your marketing strategy now. Do not try to take them all on. If you try to take them all on, you're going to be so scattered and it's going to go straight down. I'm telling you, the person that comes up with the best ideas and has the most elaborate marketing plan is the guy that has no deals going on. I am telling you right now. So determine what your marketing strategy is going to be. If it is direct mail, here's some costs that you have to consider. For a postcard in the general mail, it's going to be around 40 cents a postcard. Okay, it just is. So you got to send out a lot, and you got to talk to the people in your market and see how many postcards they have to send out, how many pieces of direct mail do they have to send out to get a deal, and get very specific on the list that you are mailing. Okay, direct mail works, you just have to commit to it. Okay? Number two, if you're going to do cold calling, it's going to cost you 18 cents to get the phone number for the homeowner, okay? That is, if you go to batchskiptracing.com, put in TTP as the coupon, say it in every video, but guys, it's phenomenal data. You need to do it. You're gonna thank me later, I promise you. So, are you gonna do skip tracing? Are you gonna do the phone calls? Are you gonna call up and have quality conversations with distressed homeowners? I certainly hope so. So just determine what you wanna do, okay? Determine your marketing strategy. Don't do them all. Focus in, go hardcore on it, understand the costs, make sure that you have enough saved up, remember cash reserves, for 6 months, okay? Number three, keep your expenses low. As you are growing and building in this business, keep your expenses low. Build up your bank account so that it's so healthy that you can continue to market. You want to invest in your marketing. You want to invest in yourself. Okay, don't get sidelined with expensive shiny object syndrome that is going to cost you a ton of money. You want to keep your expenses low. You want to make sure that you're getting the best return on the investment that you have. I'm telling you, marketing is the best return on an investment that you can have, and it can be the worst. It depends on what you put your money into. Highly suggest, again, making those cold calls, making that, because it's almost foolproof. But you can put it into direct mail, you can put it into internet, you can put it into bandit signs, you can put it into door hangers, you can go knock on doors, whatever it is, but keep your costs low, stay lean until you build up and 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 keep investing that money into your marketing. But if you're doing this full time, like we started this video about, you need to be able to pay for your family. You need to be able to build up your savings account. You need to be able to save for taxes. You need to be able to build up your nest egg for your business to get through and really push to the next level. So keep your expenses low. You don't need the new car. Nobody cares. You don't need an office space. Nobody cares. You don't need 13 assistants. Nobody cares. You know what the sellers care about? Whether or not you are having a quality conversation with them. That's it. The whole business boils down to our ability to consistently have quality conversations with distressed homeowners. That's it. It doesn't cost a lot. Stay focused. Don't overthink it. Just go and have those conversations with homeowners and you will win. But those are the three things that you need to have before you make the choice to do this full time and quit your job. 1, 6 months cash reserves. 2, which marketing strategy are you going to implement? And number 3 is you need to keep your expenses low. And you got all 3 of those, baby. You are off and running. You're going to be a superstar in this wholesaling industry. I'll probably interview you on the Wholesaling Inc. podcast, which is the #1 wholesaling podcast on the planet. So I hope to hear from you. Please comment down below. Tell me where you think I was right. Tell me where you think I was wrong. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell. I guess the bell sends you guys sends you an alert on when new videos are up. I hope you like it, but I want this to be interactive. I want you to know, I want to know what you guys actually think. If you see my other videos, you know that I am commenting back. You know that I'm engaged with you guys. Let's make this a two-way street here. Let's just not have me just talking to a camera all day. I want to get some response from you guys. So, hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time, I encourage you to talk to people, baby. See ya.